welcome back for another day of thrifting adventures. Today we are at the Hidden Treasures Resale Shop in Port Washington for another 30 thrift stores in 30 days. This one, like I said, it's a resale shop. It's a smaller local shop. It's pretty curated. It's, again, I think skews a little towards the older demographic, but I have found, I've only been shopping here in the last year, even though I've known about this store for at least 15 years, probably, but someone who's my shoe size donates really fabulous shoes here. I've gotten Manolo Blahniks shoes here and Badgley Mishka and a couple good clothing items too. They, on one side of the store is like clothes and on the other side is home. It's a really cute shop, so we will just see what we can see. I don't really have anything in particular I'm shopping for. I mentioned that I was looking for a chain for this, but I actually just had some suede cord at home, so I doubled it up, and I think it looks really cool actually. For this pendant I got in an estate sale. Yeah, let's go see what we can find at Hidden Treasures. Let's see what my one item is going to be today. Yeah, before I go in, I almost forgot to tell you, I kept the red dress from the last thrift trip. So, did you guess right? Did I make the right decision? I don't know. This was a hard one because there were so many good pieces that I found at St. Vincent de Paul, and that little lace trim top was so cute, but it wasn't really my style. I don't know what I'd wear it with. And that yellow suit was fun. And I don't know. There were a lot of good options in there. So yeah, let's see if this one has as many good options. I think we'll find some good stuff. At this store they have, I don't know, daily or weekly deals. Today's deal was 20% off kids' clothes. I started in the jewelry today. I haven't purchased any jewelry here in the past, I don't think, other than a couple cute brooches. But they had some fun options here today. But as you know from watching my jewelry decluttering video, that I really don't need any. But this one was cool. I can't resist a statement necklace. There I am. Time to look at the bracelets. I know enamel bangles are kind of back in now, so I did try this one on, and it was tempting. I just wasn't entirely sure I had the clothing to match the colors. There we go. Okay, so here's kind of how the layout, they have all the shirts in the middle, and then they have this, you turn a corner and there's this section of like shorts, and then there's men's clothes behind me. I was kind of in a shorts mood. I still am looking for like a thrifted jort or tailored short. So that's kind of what I was looking for here. I have bought a couple capris here in the past that I posted about in my stories. I post my shopping adventures in my stories more often than not, so that's where you can find me shopping if you follow me on Instagram. I didn't really need a pair of denim capris, but I decided to try them anyway. These were a cool pattern though. I don't remember what the brand was, but those could be fun for styling for work. These were adorable. I think they were too big though. I don't know what Crown and Ivy was either. And I don't even know why I was looking at those, because I have a pair of light blue shorts, so that's probably why I didn't even try those. But 16 tall, I was so excited to find a 16 tall that of course I had to grab it and try that on. Again, I don't need any more floral pants. A person only needs so many floral pants probably. So these are like folded, so I can't tell how long they are. Like if they're long shorts, I want them. Chicos. They said they were a size 3. don't know what the hell that is. I don't know Chico's sizing. I don't really know the sizing of Chico's, so I just grabbed them and decided to check that out later. So then in this section they have, I guess, the start of their shoe section. It extends to the back of the store. I saw fisherman sandals were back. It's not really my style, but I decided to check it anyway. I had to take a quick peek in the dresses because, of course, I always need to take a quick peek in the dresses. There's this Betsy Johnson tag right there, but it just was not a style that was very exciting to me. Then I found this Michael Kors dress. I show you the tag, but you can't really see it anyway. This would have fit, and I probably would have gotten excited about that, I don't know, a couple years ago. I didn't notice actually that it had a tie. I didn't like how it was like a shift dress, but it did have a tie waist. If I would have noticed that, I probably would have tried it on actually, but it's not something I need. Pleated skirt, that was kind of pretty. Alright, on to the shoes. This is where I've had success here in the past. They're kind of by size. I mean, the biggest ones are at the bottom, generally. Then they have, you know, things scattered as people put things back or whatever. And then they have their featured shoes on the top, it seems like. I think those were like 9.5s, but they were really fun and colorful. Those blue ones were Zara, and then the Coach sneakers. Both too small. I don't know why I picked up those leopard ones. I have leopard flats I like. These were from Talbot's. They were 10.5s, which you don't often find 10.5s. Sometimes I find 10s are too small, but 11s are too big. So it's always exciting to find 10.5s. And these appear to fit. These are kind of fab. So I'm going to check them out in the mirror. Not that you can really see that because it's so far away. I like those. And let's go to the fitting room. These were the first denim capris I found, and they were fine. I just don't think I'd have a use for them. And by the way, trying this stuff on with a dress was a big mistake. I should have grabbed literally any top to try these on with. These were, however, pretty fun. I definitely don't need them, and I'm not entirely sure how I would style them, and I wasn't completely sold on the length. I feel like if they were right below the knee, then they would have been more like pedal pushers, and then I think I would have gotten maybe more use and more styling ideas out of them, but they were fun. I could see the potential in these. These Land's End, I was so excited because they were 16 tall, but I'm like, tall for what? Capris, and also they just didn't fit. Okay, here I am trying to hold this dress up again. Okay, so I had bought a pair of black capris at this same shop earlier this year, but they were too small and I should not have bought them anyway. So I was kind of excited to find these because they were like the well-fitting version of what I bought earlier. They were Chico's size 3, which I guess is my size. It's 16. I could see potential in them, although I couldn't really think of how I wanted to style them. Got my one item. What do you think I got? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you tomorrow.